Hello everyone, I'm Vishal Rajmane and in this video we will learn about DOM, that is Document Object Model. DOM is basically digital blueprint of a document. Just like in JavaScript, DOM holds or represent the structure of the web page. Here in UiPath Document Understanding, DOM represent the structure of a document. Once we see the content of the DOM, we will understand it more clearly. So I have created one document understanding process template. Let's go to digital example. So here, if we pass the input file path to this activity, in the output we get the document text, that is the plain text from the document, and DOM, which is the structure of the document. Okay. If you are working with document understanding process template for the first time, to use the UiPath document OCR, you will need API key. So to paste the API key, what you can do, just go to the activities, search for the OCR and drag and drop this activity over here. This activity will automatically paste the API key if you have community license or enterprise license and you are connected to the orchestrator. If we go to the properties of the digitize activity, we can see few options over here. One is apply OCR on PDF. If your PDF is native, then you don't need OCR. You can select no in that case. If your PDF contains scanned images, you can select yes. And if it contains images or sometimes it may contains native text as well, then you can select auto. In case of auto, it will check if there are any images. If yes, then only it will apply the OCR. Otherwise, it will skip. Then we have this option, detect checkboxes. If your input documents contains the checkboxes and if you select this as true, this OCR will detect the checkboxes. Not all OCR engines have this capability to detect the checkboxes, but your document OCR definitely supports the checkboxes. Let's run this process and see the content of the DOM. Let me add one breakpoint over here. Select the input file. It will take some time to digitize the document. Now you may ask to convert the input document or image to digital format. All we need is document text. Why do we need DOM? Okay, let me tell you why we need DOM. If we look at the input file, we can see there are 4 pages, each having different structure, different format. Here we can see heading, different paragraphs, etc. etc. Right? But when we look at the only document text, we can't tell from where first page ends, from where second page, third page starts. Right? All you can see is only plain text. There is no way to identify the structure of the input page. So that's why we need DOM. If we see the content of the DOM, Let me copy this. So it's a JSON object. Let me collapse this. So here you can see all the metadata about the document. So DOM basically holds the structure of the document. Here you can see the file name, content type, length of the document, and we can see the content of the each page separately. Okay, here we have metadata about the document as well. We can see the commit SHA, release version, OCR confidence for that document. And here if we go to the each page, you can see the starting, this is the page index, 0 means first page. We can see the different section from the first page. Also this is the starting index from the plain text. So in the first page we have this many characters. So if you check the second page will start from next to this and it will contains this many characters. So DOM holds the page wise all the data on the input document. Here we will get the coordinates for the each word or paragraph or section. If we see the sections, we can see all those details over here. You can see the starting index, language, length of that section. There is skew angle. If in case your document is kind of skewed, maybe during scanning or any other reason, your document OCR will automatically detect it and digitize it. So you can see type is paragraph and you can see all the word groups from that paragraph. So inside this paragraph we have one heading and we have words. So we get the coordinates for everything. So here we can see the coordinates. So through this way our bot will visualize our input document. So that's why we need the DOM. So all the metadata about the input document, you can find it over here. Okay. Let's go to the classification station. There you will understand it more better. So here we can see our input document page wise. It's classified automatically. If we go here, the text view, we can see the plain text. So to map this text to the in the proper place in the input document, UiPath use the DOM. Right. So based on those coordinates from the input document, UiPath will map this page with the text and visualize the document. So that's why we need the DOM. Okay. Thank you for watching the video.